Hello everybody, it's another video on the 100 things challenge. This challenge is it was made up by Rebecca, and I'll put all the links down below. She's oh my goodness, what was the name of the pit bull? I can't remember. I will put the link down below. I'm so sorry. Anyways, yeah, this is another few things that I've made with things that I have, using up, things that I have. So I have really been inspired by a few people on YouTube. One is my dear friend Rita Marie. Hi, my love. And another one is Roxy Car 11, Roseanne. She's another one that I've been really inspired by. Another person is Stitches by Julia. And I'll put all these links down below so that way you guys can go and check them out. And they're all right now having to do with sewing projects. So it's really, really nice because I'm into sewing right now. I recently bought a new machine, a new sewing machine that does, nice decorative stitches and things like that. So I'm getting to know that and playing with it. While I was exchanging rooms, because I recently exchanged rooms and furniture in this room, I've come upon lots of fabrics that I have collected through the years, so I've been playing with those as well too. Getting back to the people that have inspired me, well, maybe Stitches by Julia not so much, but there was, oh, and there's Amity Bloom too. Their gypsy boho style is just freaking me out. I'm loving it. So I'm trying to. I don't have any of these sari fabrics here in Italy. It's hard to get this type of stuff here. So I'm trying to make them up on my own, like kind to get normal, even tapestry fabrics, and making them kind of blingy, and I'll show you. So this is one of my tryouts. This is just a normal type of, satin material that I have stamped on with acrylic paint. And then these are also ironed, so I could, fix the color with the iron. And I tried this with stickles, which is pretty. So these are just tryouts, you guys. There's nothing definite about these things. Naturally, I can cut these pieces of fabric and use them wherever I want to. I've tried it on velvet. It's this gold rose done on the velvet, and here I tried turquoise on the velvet, which didn't show up. So these are trial and error as well too. So yeah, I'm playing with these things right now. This is another type of fabric, kind of like that I just tried. These are done with my wooden blocks. Another type here. This is done, I think, with stencils. There's some grapes. Like I said, I'm also trying out different colors on different fabrics to see what shows up better and what doesn't. So this beautiful fabric here as well. Another one. I'll explain to you why these are cut in a square in a minute. These are fabrics that I found in my stash. I got a huge piece of this beautiful silk tapestry fabric, which I bought years and years and years ago, and it was so expensive back then. I bought it thinking that I could redo 2 of my armchairs, and it could barely do one. So I have this fabric intact. Like, I just cut this little piece off the other day. But it's a nice big piece of fabric that I never got to use, but I do want to start using it. And I do have another armchair. It's not an armchair where I have to use so much fabric on. It's wood and has, the cushion area, which I would like to do this with. I think I'm going to paint that piece of the wood around this chair, and I found it in the garbage, white, and then do this fabric on it, which is very pretty. This is another tryout of something that I recently saw too. Well, I've known about this art. We do this also in patchwork, and it's called frayed patchwork. And I've been trying. This is another site that I watch a lot as well too. It's called Coloricious. I'll put the link down below as well too. Now underneath all of this is just all different types of fabric thrown on another piece of, you know, this I don't know what you call this material. It's like it's not a silk. Raso. I'm trying to think of the name in English, but I'm sorry, you guys. But anyways, yeah. So what I did was I did all this fabric underneath. I put another piece on top, and then I just started sewing. Wherever you guys see where it's cut, it was stitched with the sewing machine. And then in between the stitches, I cut this. Now, this could be done into a beautiful handbag, a journal cover. You can use it for a lot of things. You know, it come out really pretty. So yeah, that was another tryout that I did. And like I said, I got to use lots of fabrics. Like there's lots of fabrics underneath this. Really cool. And I think a handbag would be beautiful. I actually have a dress this color with an upcoming wedding that I have to go to. I could probably use that. Then I tried a snippet of lace and tulle and the beautiful laces I get from my sister's store. These are all wedding dress laces. You know, they're all pieces that the seamstress, you know, had to chuck out, and I get them. So they're not very big pieces. They're offcuts of dresses. You can only imagine, like they're pieces that have no sense at all. They're sometimes lucky enough to get, you know, nice big pieces. There's a couple of videos ago that I'm showing all these laces. This I had shown in a previous video. And then this is where I got inspired by Roxy Carr, Roseanne. These beautiful, oh, what did she call these again? Cones. I can't remember what these were called. Oh my goodness, the name is completely vanished from my head. I was just telling somebody this morning about these. But yeah, these are always laces from my sister's store. Gorgeous laces. And, you know, you can use this to, you know, use it as a little gift bag as well, too, or if you're giving it to somebody. I think the original use for these, because Roseanne does them with the closure of a button where she can just open it right up. Maybe stick pins, if I'm not mistaken. But Musi, Tassi Musi, that's what it's called. Tassi Musi. So that's one of them. And I glue gun all of mine closed. Yeah. I didn't want to bother with the button. I'm so lazy sometimes when it comes to things like that. This is another Tassi Masi. What a name. Where did it come from? But you know, it's very new to me. I've never seen these before. I saw them on her video, and she has I'll put the link down below of the video that she's showing this. It's about 4 parts, but Roseanne, I'm sorry, I only watched the first 2 parts. I still have to go back, but I hadn't even finished watching the first part, and I started making it right away. So I don't know if I did it right or not. But yeah, I thought to myself, this is a beautiful way. Like, look at the beadings that are in here. A beautiful way to use up your scraps. And then I made one with all different types of scraps, because in the past my sister used to sell you know, dresses, ceremony dresses for the brides, moms and things like that. And she doesn't do that anymore. But they had come across a bag of, you know, cuts of these dresses as well too, when the seamstresses would fix them. And I was lucky enough to get that before it was chucked out. So yeah, and then I started putting some more of that, you know, tulle that's all beaded on top. Here, I think I'm going to add something more to the back here, because I find it just too plain. Probably a piece of this on this side here. It's so nice to be able to do a video and talk. When you guys don't see me around a lot, it's because I'm not in a talkative mood. as well too, because I am usually creating a lot. It's maybe creating a lot of sewing stuff, and maybe that's why too, because I started off doing videos more in mixed media. So, you know, a lot of people that uh, have watched, you know, they're probably not interested in sewing, where, you know, some people are probably interested in sewing projects as well too. So yeah, I've been having fun doing these. Now my next project is, I showed you these ones here, and there's even these ones here, these brown ones. More of these, which, you know, all I have to do is, like, as an example, you know, just stick on a piece of lace, a little bit of bling, and, you know, you have a kind of boho-ish type of fabric. Then I found these beautiful fabrics. So these fabrics, a long time ago were given to me, but a long time ago. And like I said, because I'm going through a lot of stuff, I'm finding stuff that I had forgotten about. So these fabrics were like this, and I cut them all down to this size. And the reason being that I cut down to this size is that I have so many of them that I think, actually, you guys, if you know anything about it, can give me some advice on Etsy, or somebody has even told me, you know, do it on Facebook. It's not going to cost you anything. But I'm thinking of selling these fabrics. So, yeah, tell me what you guys think. But these fabrics end up looking like this. They're all different, huh? Like this. You know, and I know it's not actual boho fabric, or, you know, but it does give it that type of style, and I really love, especially with these fabrics. They're tapestry fabrics that I got a long time ago from a friend of mine that owns a furniture store. This one's really cute. See, this is where I'm playing with my sewing machine. I'm having a ball with it and just adding. Now I'm thinking, if I do sell them on Etsy, that, not like, if I do 10 in a package, maybe 4 or 5 of them will be decorated, the rest will be plain, because of my doubt about Etsy or even Facebook is, I don't know if anybody's willing to pay the postage there is to pay, because it can get pretty expensive from here in Italy. And if the thing does work out that, you know, people are willing to pay, because I know it's expensive. I already know it's expensive. Whenever I go on Etsy, or whenever I want to order something from the States or even England, the postage is so expensive, you know, and sometimes I sit there and I think, nah, you know what, it's not worth it. I'm not going to order. So, but I would love to, you know, do something with these. And like, I'm having fun. This is just a piece of cord that I've added on for now. And I've done a little bit of stitching here. This is one of the plainest ones right now. It's not finished. This was a piece that was already cut. Look at this, how cute this one is with the pom-poms. Then these. Yeah, so I'm having a lot of fun doing these things. Just adding pieces of, you know, material, and you know, overgoing it with you know, the embroidery machine. Just a lot of fun. And these are, you know, the way the other ones are. They're all different. That was another piece. So like I was saying, if this thing goes well, I even have so many fabrics that I could even do like a shabby chic style of, you know, a little package of shabby chic, or even my laces as well too. Yeah, I can start, you know, but like I said, I have to validate on what people are really willing to spend on postage, because naturally it's the expense isn't going to be here. There are things that don't cost a lot, and you know, naturally, if I'm going to sit there and, you know, work at them like these ones here or these ones here, you know, I have to validate how much time I'm spending on making them and everything. But they can be sold like this too, you know, and you guys can do whatever you please with them. They're so pretty. They're all so pretty. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. And like I got double stacks like this, like that big. And I think they're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks. Double like that. I've already cut. So I've spent lots of time cutting them. I know you'd say, why are you cutting them already? Because I think it's the best way to work with them. Now, we can use them. If somebody's going to say, what are you going to use them for? You can use them in the sewing projects that I just showed you. You can do snippets out of it. You can do, using your imagination, you can do journaling. And this is something that I prepared just to show, you know, what can be done. Now, this paper was made by me. It was it's called, I think, foil paper. And it was done in the oven. And you can see, you know, the flowers that are in here. This was all, you know, types of flowers and weeds that I picked out from outside, and I boiled them with tea. They came out really, really cool. So yeah, here I just added a little piece of it, you know, and here's some more. Here's another one that I did a pocket. So my next thing will probably be making a journal. This is just fiber. I just did these pages up just to show you guys what, you know, what you can do with them. Just a piece of lace and a piece of that, which was embroidered with black by the machine. It's just a piece of, you know, tapestry ribbon. I call this tapestry ribbon. I don't know what you guys call it. There's nothing there, nothing there, and nothing there. And that's it. So yeah, then these are, you know, I have a whole bunch of stuff here that I'm using. Like this is another piece here that I just tried to do with the embroidery machine. And was there anything else that I had to show you? No, I don't think so. So anyways, yeah, these were what, 1, 2, 3 things that I wanted to show you. And like I said, if you can give me some information, if you think it's worth it, let me know. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Like I said, it's not going to cost me anything to put them on there. I just have to get a PayPal. And I know somebody has told me it is 20 cents for everything that you put for sale on Etsy. Somebody else with Danina was telling me that it's free on Facebook. So like I said, my only worry is the postage. Yeah, because you know I was looking at other Etsy shops, and automatically on Etsy you see from what country you're buying, and it gives you the price right away of what postage would cost you. So I'm pretty much know, you know, how much it could be costing. Naturally, I would have to keep the weight down, because if the more the weight, the more it costs. I know, because I've sent Happy Mail out, and Happy Mail that, you know, has weighed a bit, and you know, and it costs naturally. So yeah, that's about it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you let me know about if anybody has any information about these things, and you know, if something like this could interest you in buying, like you know, knowing that it interests somebody would probably, you know, enlighten me to, you know, inform on how much, I don't know, how much 100 grams of fabric could cost. You know, I would probably have to do it by weight as well too, so that way you guys already know how much it's going to, you know, it's going to cost for postage. So, and these are pretty heavy fabrics as well too. There was another type of fabric that I wanted to show you that I had lots of, which are these ones too, which are very pretty, and so much can be done with these ones too. I know I cut them all down to small pieces. But they are perfect for journaling. Like if you have to use them for journaling, you don't have to worry about having big long strips. And if you wanted a long strip to cover your page, where did my pages go? Right here. So if you wanted a long piece to cover your page, you know, you can naturally just cut 2 strips out of it and attach it on. That's not a problem. I thought this was the best format, the best size to go for. Okay, you guys, so that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed what I made. And like I said, let me know if you can give me any information on it or if you would be interested. Until the next time, goodbye.